Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Live with BaldyPal. We're starting a whole new season for 2023. I'm your host, BaldyPal, and these are my co-hosts, Gary and Rachel. How are you, Rachel?
I knew I could count on Gary to be dancing.
100% of the time.
I saw y'all in the background. Y'all love the intros. How are you, Gary?
I'm doing well. How about you, sir?
Hanging out and having fun. Happy New Year, everybody. Haven't seen y'all since the new year. I hope y'all had a great holiday. I know Rachel did out in New York. Had an awesome video about it, too.
It was a lot of fun. It was way better than we deserved. And I'm glad to put the video out because even if it's not reseller related, like that whole movie is there forever now.
Yep, absolutely. I took one of my first Google or Gmail accounts that was just like Adam Jones at Yahoo or whatever it is. And that's where all my family stuff goes.
Oh,
so
cool.
It's only got like 9 subscribers because it's like aunts, uncles, grandmas, stuff like that. But that's how I share the family videos throughout.
Cool.
But you're right. It's there hopefully forever now, and you won't lose it. And even if your computer crashes, you'll still have it because it's out there in the interwebs.
That's
you know what they say about
backup?
Yeah, free cloud backup. If you put it on the internet, it's there forever. They say.
Me and Gary both enhanced our background since we were last here.
Yes, you did.
I mean, I'm really impressed with what he's got going on back there.
It's just motivation. I tell you, this candle back here, it smells amazing.
Really?
Oh, yes.
Is it something bougie like Tyler or something? What is it?
It's like, well, I don't know what the brand is. Probably Bath and Body Works, but it's like teak mahogany or something like that. And it's just very masculine, very
goes perfect with the bourbon in the cigar.
That's right. It does. I'm just missing the cigar.
You must have got a ring light because you got that nice healthy glow in front of you.
I did. I've actually, it's funny. I've had it this entire time. I've just never put it up. I know. Go figure.
You're really starting to sound good too because you got that professional microphone going on.
Man, got to up the game. It's 2023, man.
Right?
Yeah. Rachel, where'd you get that from behind your big old R back there? What's that?
It's actually this like boxwood paneling.
Uh-huh.
So I found this. There's an eBay seller he has a store and he's in a town 17 miles north of me. And I made him an offer and he had to FedEx it.
That's awesome.
But I got a ton of it, so I got it on eBay.
It put a really nice like presence to the glow of your R behind you.
And the R didn't glow like that before, like all the way around. Scott Cha-Ching King gave me this rope light that goes all the way around it.
It's looking good. It's looking good. I gotta up my game, I guess, a little bit. I've just got one single color. I can change the color. I need something that'll.
It'd be cool if you just started throwing like baby dolls in the bed or something.
Yeah,
make it look like someone's back there sleeping.
I guess it's better than having all my inventory behind me. That's what it used to be in this room. Oh man! But the chat is on fire. Let's see who's here tonight to chat with us. We got Scott, the Cha-Ching King. He's first. Yes, he is, sir. Thank you so much for being here. We got Chrissy Collins on the move. Second, sir. If you ain't first, what does it say, Gary? If you ain't first, you're last.
If first, you're last.
Poor Chrissy.
We got Christy is here. Mom's Closet, Texas. Thanks.
You just had a premiere, you guys. After this, go watch her new video.
Oh, good job. We want to go see that. Let's see if we can drop a link for that. Rachel, have you got the can you grab the link and see if we can drop the link for that? And we'll help share that out. Drew Strickland is here. There he is. If you ain't first, you're me. Drew Strickland. I buy stuff. We got Christopher. Hello, everybody. How are you? Thanks for coming out, Christopher. Yeah, nobody's home yet. We were a little bit behind. We were just trying to get the
I was a diva.
Together.
I was late, guys. I'm sorry.
I wasn't gonna blame Rachel, but
we weren't gonna call it out or anything.
Yeah. I just dropped the link in the chat, you guys.
Oh man, you did. Yeah, there you go. I see it. Kim Wan, thank you for joining us tonight. Kim, I think you are a new name for the chat, and I thank you so much for coming out here and hanging out. Anthony C's here. What's going on, guys? We're doing great, Anthony. Glad you made it. Look at there. A rural squirrel is here. Hey, pals, what's going on? Has Rachel, I know you and Kristen hang out a lot. Has she told you about her and I competing? Not really competing, I guess. kind of holding each other up to make it through a sugar-free January. Has she told
she
you about that?
mentioned something about how basically she would have caved by now if not for you.
Yeah, we're trying. It was in one of y'all's shows I was watching where she was talking about the sweets and the snacks that she does, and I was thinking to myself, man, I know I eat way too many Little Debbies. And so after the show, I reached out, or during the show, I can't remember. I reached out to her and I said, Kristen, I challenge you. We'll do this together. Go see if we can at least make it a week, no sugar. And we're on week 2. So we're going to go through the end of January and just see how far we can go.
Awesome. I bet you already feel so much better.
I'd feel something better. I'll tell you that right now.
You have to.
Mm-hmm.
Angie and I were talking, I'm like day 2 or 3. I think it's instant for people, but she was saying if you can make it through those first 5 days, then you'll feel better. Like it's almost instant how much better you feel.
Well, I did this weight loss program last year, and I just feel bad because it's all come back. But one thing I learned from it was reward yourself along the way so that your cravings don't overtake you. And so we made it an agreement during this 1-month challenge that at the end of every week, if we made it through at the end of every week, we can reward ourselves with just one treat. And so that's how we're just, that'll help keep us going without the cravings. You know what I'm saying? So Mountain State Pickers here. Thanks for showing up tonight, Mountain State. I think I missed somebody. Emily mom?
Emma Ellie's mom.
Emma Emily's mom. Hey, thanks for showing up.
I don't know if I ever pronounce it right. I swear people mess with us on the screen names sometimes.
Probably true. They're probably out there making up new screen names right now as we speak. Oh, man. Did I miss anybody? No, I don't think I did. Colin's on the move. I am back. No sugar for 2 weeks. Way to go. Yeah, thank you. I think she stepped away for a minute, but she's back. Cha-ching King. Why aren't y'all hitting the thumbs up? Wow. It's because of Rachel, isn't it?
That's hurtful.
Go out there. Hit that thumbs up. Get it. It's a popularity contest now, right? Well, tonight we have thanks to Christopher, I still got 3 calendars to give away that I haven't given away, and tonight's the night. So we're gonna give away 3 different times. So y'all get to hang out the whole time to win a calendar. I'm not gonna tell you when. So you just gotta be here and find out. We don't have a game or a contest or anything like that. We're gonna do the hashtag giveaway for StreamYard. That'll make things a lot funner. And as Rachel was saying, I think when I get y'all to type into the chat, it kind of helps the algorithm a little bit every now and again, right?
Yeah. So talk as much as you guys want tonight.
Ask us any questions. It's really kind of an AMA scenario. We're just catching up with each other since we've been off for a while. Somebody just bought me a coffee. Woohoo! Thank you. It was
sugar-free coffee.
It was Mr. Christopher.
It's a Mario sound.
Yeah, that's my email sound. Mr. Christopher chat. I buy stuff. Bought 10 coffees from you. So thank you. Just showing support for the show.
You're gonna be so hyped up on caffeine.
Yeah, but I love it, man. But hey, I'll tell you, Rachel, I think that the whole cutting out sugar thing, back to that conversation, I hate it, but I think creamer was really bad for me in my coffee every day. Okay. So I think that's the one thing that giving up, like no sugar wise, has really done a lot for me on a daily basis. So I still drink black coffee.
Black coffee is the only way to drink it. If you made it right, then you shouldn't have to put anything in it.
I actually found a cold brew in the refrigerated aisle at the grocery store, which I like a lot. It's not bitter or anything. So, but anyway, it's called Stokes. If anybody's
interested. That is good stuff.
STOKS.
The unsweetened with like the green top, I think.
That's exactly it. With let's see, Mio water flavoring, because that gives it just a little bit of sweetness.
Nice.
Yeah, that's a perfect combination for me. Somebody said you can put some MTC oil, though I've never heard of that, and they said it's for energy, and I was like, it's coffee.
Oh yeah, I think they sell that like the Bulletproof. I think makes some of that MCT oil and all that. Just be very careful when you drink it. I'll say this: I made that mistake one time. The oil gets really, really hot.
Oh, really? I didn't realize that.
It'll float on the top.
Oh, that makes sense if it's hot coffee, right?
So
yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
Let's see. Swamp Picker's here. Swamp Picker says, I think that means honey. I use honey in my coffee. Yeah. Trying to cut the sugar. So the only sugars we're allowing is if it's like naturally in the meal, and I'm eating less fast food. I'm taking my food to lunch more often. So hey, new year, new me. We're gonna talk about that more actually next week. J6 Flips, if you haven't heard of him, J6 Flips on Instagram and YouTube will be our guest next week. And he may not realize it, but he's motivated me to sign up for something big later this year that I've got to train for. So we'll get into that more detail next week. So y'all don't want to miss that. Drew Strickland's still up in here talking about coffee or Gatorade.
Hey, he released his second full length video yesterday
on YouTube.
Yeah,
what was it?
Yesterday's video was how to install an outlet. Like 3 different scenarios, 3 different wiring scenarios. And then big deal here. Sorry, Drew. I'm announcing your big deal. Passed 100 subscribers this morning.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Very good. Very good.
Very cool.
I know when you first dropped that, I couldn't help but be one of the first to hit that subscribe button because knowing Drew, he's going to drop some knowledge and he's going to be funny about it.
And he's like the Bob Ross of DIYs. He has like the most ASMR voice the whole time he's talking you through it. He's so calm.
That's awesome. Little trees, little happy outlets.
Yes. He's just like, and here's how you would. And, you know, I'm like, I don't know, all hyped up about stuff. He's so like calm.
Boris and Natasha's in the house. Hey, Baldy and Rachel. Hope all is well. Happy New Year. And Gary, too. Gary's here.
I would really like to see some new content from Boris and Natasha. When are we going to see that?
That would be good, wouldn't it? It's been a while.
I know.
It's been a while, Boris. Mountain State Picker says, those Torani flavoring syrups. I haven't heard that brand. Caramel and French vanilla, my fave, and a splash of milk. So I'm thinking, honestly, I don't know that I want to cut out sugar forever. I just need to control it better.
Especially if you're eating Little Debbie's.
Yeah.
Right. That's probably the part that you could probably control the most.
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah. I know. I'm not.
It's
an intervention. That's right. So I have decided absolutely I've got to do that whole you can't just change your diet. You have to change your whole lifestyle scenario. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I've got to find one that I like that includes Chick-fil-A somehow. I don't know, but we got to figure that one out. All right. So if anybody's got any tips on how to stay slim and still eat Chick-fil-A, let me know. I bet you
maybe just go for like grilled chicken and use a salad and not as much breading, not breaded as often.
Only get Chick-fil-A on Sundays, and then you're set.
Oh yeah, that would be
you'll be good.
Horrible plan, Gary. Horrible plan.
I walked into Chick-fil-A once. The only vegetarian thing that they had was waffle fries, and I think I was with someone who couldn't leave, so I had them. It's the only time I've ever even walked in there in my life.
Really? Mm-hmm. Even. I guess I don't know. I was gonna say the coleslaw might have been, but they don't have that anymore. But they got kale salads and stuff. But
do they?
Yeah.
At the time, that was all they had was the waffle fries, and I was like, I'm gonna starve to death in this place.
If I couldn't have the waffle fries, I would starve to death too. And that's actually one of the things I have quit ordering. I'll just get it. You said it, grilled chicken, and I just get the grilled chicken nuggets, and I just order nothing else but a water. And yeah, it's going to have
Let's
to
just
be
protein and water. That's great.
So we'll make it happen, guys. We'll make it happen. Drew, can I take apart a 1,000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery bank to figure out why it won't charge without getting dead? That's a very intense question. Drew, you need to make a video about that. I've got the same question, to be honest with you.
That's right. If you lick your fingers first, it goes easier. So just make sure you...
You know how like Facebook and Instagram and whatever the social media is, if you happen to tend to look at something that wants to keep throwing the same similar stuff at you. Man. So I clicked on the link of Drew's video that you shared, Rachel, and I watched it within the Instagram app, but I always go out and go to the YouTube because I want to make sure that they get their views because I don't honestly know if they get the views anyway. But when I came back, the reels kept showing me electrical stuff. And I promise you, like back to back to back, like 5 different times, it was this guy making reels of homemade electronics of some type. The dude kept taking apart, like cutting off an AC adapter wire, plugging it in, and then using the 2 pieces to do something. And one of them included Gary licking his fingers and like touching it to see
so
if it was hot. I'm
dumb.
like, oh my God.
It's like, is this line good? It's
I
like,
mean, you got, I
your
promise
own
you, it was
continuity tester.
hilarious. It was so stupid. It was funny. It was one of those, I can't look away. I know this is going to be horrible, but I've got to see it.
I think I know who you're talking about. It's some dude that makes like he fixes little electronics and things like
Possibly,
that. Am I right?
yeah.
It's always like
that's what
sparking or something like that. He was always arcing it or something like that.
Yes.
I
Sounds
can't
like Johnny
remember that dude's
Knoxville. I
name.
mean-
He's funny though. He's
It
funny.
is funny.
I think he's legitimately shocking himself too.
Oh my
So,
God, it's
yeah.
crazy. It was like watching a tornado come up the road. You know she'd run away, but you just got to watch the damage.
How many puns do you think are in the comments? Like, this is shocking or something. Like that?
Right.
I bet he was
million.
shocked.
A million. Didn't
All
see
the
that
dad
coming.
jokes.
Let's see if Drew's got some advice here. Drew says, I always like Chick-fil-A, but the prices, wow. It's chicken. Chicken's more expensive than beef. And I think that's exactly why.
Especially in the unhatched version. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, you get a dozen eggs, you could retire right now.
That's right. I can get a whole grown chicken for a lot less than that. But
You
they
know,
made
we
it into
scrambled
deliciousness.
tofu in place of eggs, and it's only like $1.74 a block. So
Yeah. Just saying,
I guess
right?
tofu will always be inflation proof.
with attitude like that, it will be.
Keep it up.
I'm fine
Rachel
with
says.
that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah,
Everybody's
more
talking
tofu for
about-
me. I'm good.
Everybody's talking about getting shocked by wires. It's a live wire. Drew. Okay, I'll tell her you told her to. Okay.
Yeah,
What
he
there you
said
go.
yes, you can, but use your wife's hand.
There you go. Sounds like a good idea. Safety. Mountain State Picker, he's out playing with the lightning rods in a storm. Yep.
Just the guy does that. Oh my gosh.
He was doing such crazy stuff. Like as soon as he came on, and I saw him with scissors in his hand and an AC adapter that he was literally about to cut. I was like, this guy's gonna fry. Like it's gonna be bad. I hope I see more of them on Instagram though. It was awesome.
It's great entertainment though.
It was.
Priceless.
Let's I've caught up with the comments real quick, but I want to ask you guys, what's your biggest sell you've done this year so far? What's your biggest sell so far this year? Got anything? I've done a couple of like every new year because my kids get electronics and stuff for Christmas. We sell some of their older stuff. I mean, I've sold a Nintendo Switch for my son and I've sold my daughter's old telephone, but I'm not going to count those because those weren't like, picks and flips type things. But what was your biggest flip you've had so far? Drop it in the comments too and let us know. What's your biggest flip thus far in the first 18 days of 2023?
Does a personal item count?
I didn't count my personal items. No.
Oh, okay.
I will say I finally sold that pair of shoes that kept getting not paid. That's that story.
Yeah.
So somebody offered me, I took them down and relisted them after the last cancellation. I guess I relisted it, but I listed it for $150. Somebody sent me a $120 offer and I accepted it. And I sat there like this. And it took them about 5 hours, but they did pay. So finally sold them off. I just didn't want to let them go for $50 or $60. I spent $20 on them. I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't
get your money out of it.
Yeah.
My biggest is the lucite grapes. So the buyer was all in at like $63.
Oh, those are cool.
Yeah, and they don't typically go for that. I just priced mine really, really high. And I had them priced at like 74 and they made an offer and they're all in. What did I say? Like $63?
60 something.
And they were free. So
free is awesome. Let's see. My biggest flip this year so far is probably in electronic. Yeah. What was that? Oh, that was my daughter's iPhone. I sold her old iPhone for $245.
That's pretty good.
Which is really good.
Pretty good. So my biggest of this year so far, do you remember that Banana Republic blazer that I found when we were in Atlanta? I think I bought it for $7. Flipped it for $100. So actually sold the other day, as a matter of fact. Yeah.
I didn't. I always considered that a the mall brand, and I kind of
Mhm.
steer away from mall brands.
Yeah.
But you kind of proved me wrong on that one. We're gonna have to make another trip to Atlanta. We did that. What was that in December? Back like December 12th or something like that. But
Yeah.
We,
Rachel,
But Banana Republic is kind of like J. Crew. Like if you see
Yeah.
the Banana Republic or J. Crew that's specifically for the outlet, because it'll have like 2 little dots or 2 diamonds on it, like
Mhm.
that's low quality and you should probably pass it. But if you see like Black Label or like the nicer Banana Republic, I'm with Gary. Like it could be good money.
Yeah. Especially this was new with tags.
it was like was it a blazer or was it?
Yeah,
was it?
it was a blazer. Yeah, like a suit coat blazer. Yeah,
Cool.
So I was like, Rachel, don't tell Adam, but I actually went to Atlanta the other day picking. Oh, Adam's here. Never mind. Shh. All right. My
That's
wife
just
and I
so
decided to go
rude.
up there, and we did a little picking while we were up there as well. So
How
Nice.
rude!
I know. It was paining me not to tell you.
Well, I'm gonna be going through Atlanta on February 3rd. What you got there?
This is the teacup that Christopher said that he sold
Oh.
for $600.
That's
So
nuts.
the artist's last name is Cliff. It's Clarice Cliff, and yeah, $600. And then his buyer was in Australia, and so he was all in at almost $900 for that
You're
teacup.
kidding me.
Good God.
Clarice
Wow.
Cliff.
Why did it cost another $300 to ship it?
I don't know.
That's
I guess maybe
nuts.
insurance. I mean, you imagine putting insurance on something like that. I wonder if that's added cost to it.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Let's
Fragile,
see.
especially.
There was somebody here. Fireball Flippers, what's up? $90 for some Brady thermal transfer ribbon.
Wow.
You got to explain that one. I don't. What is
Like-
Brady?
like
I know what thermal
typewriter style of
transfer
thing?
it's got to be right, but thermal means heat.
Right, but like a
So-
thermal typewriter, is that a thing?
I don't know. I've never heard of it. Oh, she said I have no clue what it even is.
Now I'm gonna Google it.
That's what you get. That's awesome eBay comping right there. You just
That's
see
right.
something, you see something cool, and you look it up.
The comps told me it was this, and I bought it.
Yeah. Scott said I sold a watch, a Seiko G757, a couple of model numbers, for $140 plus shipping, but I paid way up for it. Paid $50.
I remember I talked to him on Instagram about that when I said if I had known that you had that for sale, I probably would have taken off your hands. So-
Yeah. Oh, and
Here's
Drew
the
said-
transfer ribbons. It looks like a black ribbon, and it goes in like thermal printers.
hold
and
on,
stuff.
I'm gonna put you in solo layout. Can you hold that up again? Huh.
That's the transfer
Okay.
ribbon. That's what it looks like. I'm sure it was probably.
It said
packaged up.
zebra. Did it say zebra right there?
Oh, I don't know.
In the description, did it say zebra? Because that's a thermal printer.
Oh yeah, it just said like what type that printer was. Like that one
There
was
you go.
for was
Okay.
for zebra.
It goes in like our label printers or something, and you could probably transfer onto something like real
Yeah,
paper
because
or
you can
something.
see like that printer down there uses it.
There you go.
It looks like a thermal.
That's a lot like mine.
That's interesting.
Drew Strickland says my biggest flip is only 4 feet.
We have a
Ba-dum,
trampoline,
ching.
so.
Better
And
than me.
then Scott said you must have tripped over your beard. I love it. You guys are great. Oh man. Wowzers. Drew, no, in the air, not on the ground, Scott. That's called a roll. He's on a
Somersault.
roll. Oh man. Sounds like you've got an idea for your next video, Drew. Yeah, cut some cords and plug it into the wall and then touch them.
Oh my
What would that be? What not to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew, do a video on what not to do.
Oh, I think we'll be seeing some what not to do videos. I think there's some in the works.
Change a thermocouple in a water heater. Oh man, there's some great ideas up in here, Drew. You got some work to do, buddy.
Yeah.
Anthony says my best eBay sale was a Jurassic Park Lego set for $50 plus shipping.
That's nice.
I do like Lego sets. Those are fun. I came across a Lego set at a yard sale one time, and I opened the box was open, but inside all the bags were still complete. But I get home, I was stupid. One of the bags was missing. So when I say complete, I mean like they weren't open,
Mhm.
right? So I just took it for granted that
They were all there.
they must have opened it, but they didn't actually play with it. But when I get home and I dump it all out on the floor, I'm missing like bag 3 or something like that, and I was like, crap.
If anything, I would have thought bag 1 because that usually has the minifigs in it. Bummer.
It was weird. It was really odd. It wasn't bag 1. I'll be honest. I know for a fact it wasn't that. It was strange. But Good thing at that same yard sale, I found the Office Monopoly,
Cool.
which I sold on Instagram for like $100.
Wow.
Nice.
And I cannot remember who it was. I think it might have been somebody. I want to say it might have been Boris, but I can't remember exactly who it was. But yeah, that was I didn't realize that game would have gone for that much when I picked it up,
Wow.
but it was just the Office for $2, so I just picked it up.
Nice.
Fireball Flipper says there's a direct thermal printing, like shipping our label printers, and then thermal transfer printing for a different kind of printer. Okay, yeah, we're good. No, yeah, Boris, confirmed. You sold it to me. Yep.
Nice.
Cool. Good deal. Good deal. See, it's like an elephant memory up in here. So, and here's Chrissy reminding everybody to hit that thumbs up again.
Ooh, yeah, don't forget.
All right, we have let the time get away from us. We're going to do the first giveaway for our calendar, and the giveaway is pound or hashtag pound. Here, I'm like a kid of the 90s.
Yeah, going old school here. Look at you talking in the early 2000s.
Let's do hashtag studs, shall we? So throw in the chat hashtag studs, and we'll let that go for like 2 minutes. And that's going to be the winner of the first calendar of 3. We got 3 to give away tonight. And if you don't know, if you're new to the show, this is a fundraiser we did during the fall season for the Gary Sinise Foundation. And it's got 12 reselling studs up in here. And it's PG rated. So, don't get shocked. But you're going to really enjoy this. I've seen a couple of these fly through Instagram with people posting them on where they hung them and stuff like that. So I really am very proud of how this turned out. Drew Strickland's in the house. He was one of the studs, and I was as well. We're going to probably come up with 12 completely new studs for next year's calendar. So
That's
Anthony
awesome.
said he got one too. What did he say? I just bought one of those calendars from Harry Tornadoes, whatnot. Yeah. I think Josh was doing, he bought like an extra 20 at the regular price, but because he bought so many, I said, hey, I offered him the printing price, and he could do a donation or whatnot, because he did a lot for this by the way. He said nope, he wants to go ahead and buy them all at the regular price. So Josh did big on that, and I appreciate his help. Can I be added to the dud as a dud? No, but that's what the stud calendar is all about, man. It's that kind of stud calendar. We love it. We love it. All right, throw the studs up in there. We're gonna do the giveaway because of Flip the World. Yeah, but it's because of Flip the World. It would have been higher rating. Let's just say that. But we kept it PG for sure. Yeah, he was giving out postcards of his original Thanksgiving picture. So you go check out his Instagram if you want to see it. Well, we want to do the first giveaway. I've never done this before. Let's see. Let's see. Share my screen, right? So I've done that part before. That's not what I'm talking about. All right. So present, share screen, window, that one. All right. There it is. All right. Pound studs, everybody. Let's see who it goes to. Start collecting comments.
I think that you have to. I'm sorry, I should have told you this. I thought you already had it pulled up. So I think, well, some of them are. Never mind, they're there. I was gonna say I think you have to have that pulled up beforehand, but never mind.
Oh, okay. They're coming in.
Yeah.
Yep. They're showing up. STUDS, Christy. You got it right. Okay.
I like studs.
Studs. I love that. There's a lot of bare feet in there. It could be pushing PG-13. That's true. That's true.
Drew's fully clothed. He even has a jacket on.
All right. We'll let these 9 entries be the way to go this time. Here we go. Draw. Oh, that's so cool. The way they do it random. Who's it going to be? Wouldn't it be funny if it was... I was going to say, wouldn't it be funny if it was Rachel?
Oh,
my
God.
Oh, it is.
Oh, it's Christopher.
So close.
It's Christopher. It's just right that he gets one after what he did for the fundraiser. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. We'll work that out via Instagram and get that over to you. All right. There's 1 down, 3 to go. We'll do 2 to go. Sorry, 2 to go. We'll do another one later in the show. Drew says, I wrapped in a parka. No, But he did look like he broke his leg. So
that was so fun to go out there. Like, we were literally in the woods and our kids were just like looking, what are you guys doing? We had like a pumpkin in an IKEA bag and we're walking out in the woods.
Considering y'all had September, which honestly probably has the toughest holiday of the month to try to get a theme around, y'all did really good with the
Thanks.
whole fall thing. Oh, it was awesome. And you got to have a calendar to know what we're talking about because I'm not going to spoil the fun for you. So, Scott says, I have one. There's only so much oogling one guy can do. You're not even on March yet, man. That's the oogliest.
Are you going to make a female version of this calendar or let someone else make a female version? Because you know it's going to happen.
I don't know. I haven't had any conversations. No one's really presented that to me to collaborate, but I've got ideas. Wow, what's your thoughts? We can talk
No,
about
I just wondered, like, because I've heard a lot of people say, "Oh, I want to do a female version," and I'm like, "Well, maybe Adam's going to do a female version since it went over well, you know?" And so I kind of thought maybe if you're going to do a female version, you should put that out there now before someone's like tries to put something together.
Yeah. Well,
I don't want to put anything together, but
the truth is, I don't want to do two different calendars.
oh, gotcha.
And the reason is because of cost.
Mm.
In order to get the cost low enough and give as much as we can to the foundation, we had to sell a minimum of 100 calendars. If we do two different calendars, we'd have to sell 100 of each.
Yeah.
And that would make things a bit more interesting.
And then the girls would way outsell the guys, so there's that.
Probably. Oh, you know what? I accidentally closed the window. What was it? StreamYard something?
StreamYard.com/giveaway.
Okay, because Christopher says do it again. He wants to give it to the next.
Yeah, I was just putting mine in there to show people like how to enter, like what, because no one was writing anything, and I was like, oh dear God, don't let it land on me.
So I'm gonna go ahead and just start collecting comments of the exact same comment. And oh wait, let's see. I gotta present my screen one more time.
See, everyone's already saying they would order the female version.
Yeah, I'm sure they would. We couldn't call it the studs. Was it studs? Wait a minute.
Stud. You got it.
It was just stud, right? Okay. All right. We'll do it again.
Or maybe you said stud.
If it
still picked it up.
if
Hopefully
it
mine doesn't win. You're gonna have to do it a third time if it lands on me.
There we go. Kim won. Excellent. I'm so glad you won. So glad you won. Kim, reach out to me on Instagram at BaldyPal Picking, and we will work out the necessary details in order to get this calendar to you. Christopher, thanks for giving Kim a chance to win that calendar. Oh, wow. Sweet. Yes. Congratulations.
I love the voice you gave her message.
That's how she sounds in your head, isn't it?
It is. It's a very good comment. Oh, wow. Sweet. Chrissy says dud. Dud calendar. The studettes. The studettes.
Nice.
We definitely need to brainstorm that idea. And in truth, I don't necessarily know I'll do it for the Gary Sinise Foundation. I may do it for either another foundation, but I possibly want to find a family to try to help.
That's cool.
At that time of year.
Yeah.
So I haven't really nailed down the plan, but I'm opening to different ideas. You know what I mean? So
yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Mountain State Picker says, I would Beauties of Reselling 2024.
We could do Beauty and the Beast. Every other one, like male and female.
Yeah. or maybe that could be it. Maybe we could do one beside each other on each month.
Or if you had ones that were couples,
Couples, yeah. See, there's so many different options. I've even been approached by others to see if I could help make calendars for their business.
Wow.
On this type of thing. I was like, I could show you how I did it and learn and that type of thing. So it's crazy, but honestly, it's opened the doors to meet a lot of new people. And that's honestly what I like most about Instagram and YouTube and doing all this. So I don't mind if y'all reach out to me with ideas and just let me know what you're thinking. I'm sure one of them, I call it just throwing noodles at the wall, and whichever ones stick are the best ones to investigate further. What was your idea? Oh, the
Beauty and the
Beauties
Beast.
and the Beast. Yeah, Beauty and the Beast. I think I might need to write that one down. Grumpy Picker, try a location picker calendar. California, Texas, Kansas. Okay, that's a different one. Uh-oh.
Now to make you money while he's talking about money.
It's
Look at
just
that.
Right now we're making money.
It's a really bad offer. I might take it though.
Tell us.
Right? I
So-
feel you.
Bill.
Okay, the spill the beans. Let me bring it up at the same time as I'm talking. I had a pair of Nike shoes in my death pile that have been listed for over 2 years at like $20, and I decided to pull them and get rid of them, like redonate them or something like that. And Paige said, "Don't do that. Just list them for $10 and give them to the first person who buys them." And they're just some Nike tennis shoes. I don't even know why I picked them up. They must have been like $1 or $2 at a yard sale or something. Anyway, the offer was $5 plus shipping. So I think I'm still gonna take it.
You were gonna donate them. Just take them. Maybe they actually need it. Just tell yourself that they need it.
Yeah,
Increase your feedback score.
exactly.
Yeah.
I promise you, if they open a return on for some reason on those, I'm gonna be so upset.
The emojis you're gonna send in a message.
I'm gonna be like,
I'm going to send you an offer for $6.
I
real quick
quit.
on this.
I quit.
Let's see how we can do this.
Wow.
Stringing him along.
I will say, my wife has gotten intensely involved with my eBay reselling, and I'm stoked about it, y'all, because she has been like, she's always encouraged me. She's always, helped me out to list more and to make the money and stuff like that. But she's like actively going into the garage, finding stuff, helping me clean it, organize.
Has she been listening to Let's Do Lunch?
I don't know that she has, no, but
I mean, we could have her on the show. I'm just saying.
because I don't want to do anything to she's hot for it right now. Like, it's for some reason it's just she's got a bone to pick with it. Like, she loves it, and I'm super proud of her, and I don't want to accidentally say something to stop her. So
No. Keep this momentum going.
But she wants to reorganize stuff in the garage in my inventory, and I'm like, don't do that without me, please. Just so that I don't lose track of my inventory. That's all I ask. So, but I'm really stoked that she's getting involved with it more. I think she's really turned on to the idea of trying to retire early, which was my game from the beginning, was to try to retire early.
It's a pretty good idea. Who wouldn't like that?
So, here we go. What's up? Let's do lunch. Popping in to say hi, hit the like, show support, show some love for our girl Rachel. There you go. Show some love for Rachel and let's do lunch. Now, I have a sneaking suspicion you all three know exactly who that is, and you just are keeping it secret for some.
I feel like they gave the password out to someone, because sometimes like we'll all be somewhere and then they pop up.
It's not. I mean, it's not unheard of to have it open on another window and 2 accounts. So
I don't know where
you know who. It's probably all 3 of you. Anyway, Scott, it could be you, Rachel. You could be doing it.
You're weak in the rotation.
Yeah.
Could be.
Is that Kristen or Angie? Inquiring minds want to know.
We'll never tell.
It could be Rachel. You never know. Oh man, Drew. Maybe they're an Iranian immigrant fleeing to Mississippi in need of shoes, right, Rachel?
Listen, that was a Ukrainian refugee, not Iranian. So this lady offered half price on a $200 dollhouse that I had listed, and she told me that it was for a Ukrainian refugee little girl who doesn't even speak English, who like left her country amidst bombs going off around her, quote unquote. And she just wanted to help him. And she's like the 76-year-old woman. And I was like, man, it's like $100 discount. And I just thought, I choose to believe her. And I lost $4 on that sale.
You lost $4 on the sale.
You have way more faith than I do in people.
And I was
way more faith.
But Gary, I'll never know if she was pulling my leg or not. And so I choose to tell myself that she wasn't.
Where did it ship to?
North Carolina. And I looked through the lady's like all her pictures, and she looked like, from like her hands and stuff, she might have been a 76-year-old woman. I don't know.
You did some investigation. What platform was it on?
eBay.
eBay.
The thing weighed like 40 or 50 pounds. It was enormous. It cost me over $50 to ship it. I paid $75 for the dollhouse. She only paid $30 in shipping, and I sold it for $100.
Oh wow, man,
Seems like just seems like an odd thing to give somebody escaping a war zone. That's all. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
She said, well, she lives here
It was
now.
a dollhouse for a child, you said though, right?
Yeah, it was a dollhouse. Yes, it was
How
like
much
those
did it weigh
LOL.
again?
It was like 40 or 50 pounds. It was one of those LOL surprise doll houses that are like this big. The
That's
box.
nuts.
It was
That is
enormous.
bonkers. Hey, I've been there. I've lost money not because of that reason. Like I listed it wrong, but
It's
I
always
know
the Ukrainian refugees. I'm telling you.
But did it feel better to lose a little bit of money for the reasoning in your that you
Yeah,
gave
for
it
sure.
to?
I don't.
There you
I
go.
knew I was going to lose money on it, and it's not in the way anymore because it was an enormous box, and you know, it was Christmas time.
So the question I've come to a lot is, how long do I hold on to large items that are just taking up room that didn't move like I thought they would? I had a dollhouse, one of those Loving Family, I think it's Fisher Price.
Oh yeah,
Loving Family dollhouses. Got it for $5. Couldn't move it. I thought for sure it would
was
sell.
it your shipping?
I could have been back then, but I listed also local Facebook Marketplace, right? I don't think it was the shipping, but it could have been the shipping. I think in total, if I were to ship it to myself, they only wanted $20 to $25 because I mean it's tall, right? It's like almost 3 foot tall, and anyway, it could have been the shipping, but it wouldn't move. I lowered it and lowered it and lowered it and lowered it, and it wouldn't move. So I finally just pulled it and gave it back.
Wow.
So I don't know if anybody else is like this, but is size does size matter? Is size a factor in whether or not you buy something? Because for me, it is.
Yeah.
Like I don't like buying items that are large and big and take up room, and it's going to be a pain in the butt to ship and all this other stuff. I mean, if I can make the same amount of money on, a couple of items that are smaller, I'll just go for that. I mean, call me lazy, call me unmotivated, but I don't know. Does anybody else feel that way? Like you just dodge the big items because of that?
I'm not as lazy and unmotivated as you, but
yes, that's true. That is confirmed.
I'm kidding, because you just said to call you that. I was at an auction Saturday and I bought this record player, and he said you had to get 3 things off the table, and it was the bid was only $5, and I was like, yeah, $5. And so I picked this stereo, I picked a phone, and I picked this record player, and I hadn't picked the record player up yet. It was every bit of 80 pounds. So all I could do to get this thing off the table and onto the floor. And I loaded my whole cart at the end of the day, and or my car, and I did not have room for this record player. And there were some people there that have like a flea market booth and do yard sales every year, and I gave it to them because I was like, no one's ever going to pay shipping on that. So like, to speak to like, does size matter? I was like, it's way too big, it's way too heavy, and it won't fit in my car. And so I just gifted it to them because I only have $5 in it, and it kind of made their day.
Yeah.
Well,
you weren't just pawning it off on them, like they wanted it, right?
They wanted it. We actually, I actually exchanged a lot of things with them. I was like, hey, if there's some things that I don't want, do you guys want them? And then he gave me some totes, and then I helped them load their trailer. And so it was like, we just kept trading stuff.
Yeah, that was perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah.
Lazy, Gary, definitely.
My name? You want me to put it on my?
Yeah, change your name.
Unmotivated and lazy.
Lazy and unmotivated.
Gary.
There was a KitchenAid mixer that I picked up that I do the weight, and I knew it was going to sell. I just didn't know what it would take to package it, but I bought it anyway. I think I paid $40 for it, and I sold it for $120 plus shipping. And I made $60 off of it, but I think it took me an hour and a half to properly box it and make sure it was safe for shipping.
Jesus. Well, I mean, I know sometimes too, for oversized items, big items, there's things like Marketplace or, whatever other avenues you have. But again, it's having to deal with it. And with Marketplace, you got to actually go load it back up and meet somebody where they're at, or they come to a spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it just not worth dealing with sometimes?
I think it is. For me, like I wouldn't pay another $40 to sell for $120 and go through that again. It was like 35 pounds when it was all said and done. See, Rachel, you laughed, but I double boxed it. I'm by myself trying to bubble wrap it.
Oh, I know.
Luckily I didn't have to Frankenstein a box. I just used like U-Haul boxes or Lowe's boxes, but they had to be the double corrugated because the single ones would be they just fall apart. But
Mhm.
I think if I could get it for cheaper, I could do it again. If I make more money off of it, I'd do it again.
Mhm.
But Philly Flipper actually gave me a hard time when I said I wouldn't do it again because of what I had to go through because it was so heavy. And he said he'd definitely do it for $60. I was like, you know, I don't know. But anyway, Cha-Ching's King says the gift is in the giving. What is done with the gift has no bearing on the value of the gift.
Yeah, I agree. You've done your part. As long as your heart's in the right place.
That's very true. Your heart should always be in the right place. Boris says, I love that, Rachel. You got your money back and you helped someone.
I paid $4, but yeah, help someone.
Ken's here. SSK Promo says, I'm late. Can you start over? Please? Sure, no problem. That's the hey, everybody. Welcome to Live with BaldyPal. There you go, Ken. That's how you get, man. Thanks for showing up, Ken. I do appreciate you. Hey, let's go ahead and do another calendar giveaway. I'm letting time just get by me tonight, y'all. I love the conversation. Let's do another giveaway, shall we? What should the pound? I did it again, Gary. You need to train me better.
I mean, I would have thought 20 years of hashtags. You know,
I mean, we haven't used pound signs since at least the 90s.
What should the hashtag be this time? See, I'm not an Instagrammer. I literally save a clip in my clipboard on my cell phone of all those hashtags. I put in all my Instagram posts. Yeah. I never type all that out ever.
Yeah,
no, me neither. Mine's saved too. Yeah. Even my my eBay descriptions are saved.
Yeah, Collins on the Move has the right idea. Call it hashtag pound.
I like it.
Hashtag pound. All right. Hashtag pound. I probably shouldn't have typed that in there, but hashtag pound.
Do pound hashtag next time. Really confused.
Drew says pound sugar.
Drew says what?
Pound sugar.
Pound sugar. Pound sugar. Oh, come on. Hashtag pound. We'll do sugar next time. That'll be the third one when we do the giveaway. All right, starting to collect comments now. Let's present screen, share screen, window. All right, everybody. We'll let this run for a minute or two. Got 11 in there already. This is to give away the studs of reselling 2023 calendar. Got 2 left. These are the absolute last 2 ever to give away the first inaugural studs of the reselling community fundraising calendar. So, all right. Has it been long enough? The numbers are still going up, so we'll wait a little bit longer. Hashtag
Kristen, you better not text and drive.
Pick me. Oh, no, don't text and drive. Use voice dictation.
Or be off your phone while you're driving.
What? No, voice dictation. That's what we got it for. I'm going to, nothing good will happen to me by promoting driving and using your phone at the same time.
No.
All right, 12
entries. Just be hands-free. Just be hands-free.
Yeah, just be hands-free. Not, Scott, not driving, but helping watch because it's so yucky outside.
Gross.
Oh, man. We woke up this morning and the fog was supposed to be really thick, but luckily it wasn't. So I felt safe for my daughter to drive to school. All right, here we go. 12 in there. Pound or hashtag pound. All right. If the winner is someone who's already won, then we will draw again. It's Christy. Congratulations, Christy. You get a calendar. Woohoo. Thank y'all so much. All right. That's 2. We got a third one to give away, and we'll do that in just a little while. It'll be pound sugar later. Pound sugar. That's for Kristen. The pound sugar, because we can't have any right now. Hey, I wanted to bring up my other screen real quick and share some pics with y'all of a new little segment that we like to call Go Home Goodwill.
That's the best graphic I've ever seen.
So this is Go Home Goodwill, you're drunk. Why? Because Goodwill is just ridiculous.
I'll never get over that graphic
with their pricing these days. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show a picture. Gary, you're not allowed to guess. This is kind of like our game for the night. Rachel.
They're Sonic shoes. Okay.
Bionic. They're Bionic.
I thought they were like Sonic Drive-In.
They're Bionics. How much did my Goodwill have these priced?
Those are $27.99.
Higher.
$42.99.
Okay, just a hair lower.
$37.99.
Let's see if I get this right. It was $39.99. 39. I looked them up.
Sounds about right.
I'm brand new. They were selling for $40. Brand new. So,
wow.
Way to go, Goodwill. All right, you might know this one because it was on Instagram. This Rock Revival jeans.
They're $15 at my thrift store, and I will not pick them up. I think it's so stupid. They call them boutique jeans.
Boutique.
Yeah, butt bling.
Butt bling.
Yep, butt
but
bling.
This is literally the first pair and only pair I have ever seen when I'm out picking or sourcing. Truthfully, my brother-in-law, we went to a church yard sale one time. My brother-in-law got 5 pair for $1 each at a church yard sale. This was the first and only pair I've ever seen. And my Goodwill wanted the low price of $29.99.
Wow.
Can you believe it? Yeah. Kim Wan, our Goodwill does that. I don't go there anymore in their boutique. Their boutique. Goodwill.
So they have a separate boutique section because our whole Goodwill is a boutique section.
Yeah, it
down
pretty much
here.
I like how they considered a men's 32 a size small. That's not like what's the scale here? What would be a 3X?
I mean, I'm flattered. But
all right, man. We got more. This ain't over yet. We got more. All right, check this out. These are you can probably see them right there. These are racing pedals for a computer game. Okay.
Those are cool.
Racing pedal, $99.
$100 cool.
$99.
Just wait till it goes on Blue Tag Week for 99 cents.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I really do want to say I think this was probably a pricing tag error because we never have a 0.00 price on anything.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe they wanted $9.99, right? But because of their error and no one's told them and no one's corrected it, these are still there. You can see 12/14 was the date that they were put on the floor, and they're still there. Wow. I didn't even buy them on Dollar Day because they're only worth like $10. Their resale value is like $10. All right, Gary. Here we go. Here's one of Gary's. He found this Dooney and Burt, Rachel. You'll like this.
Notice the size of it. This thing was about the size of my hand. I mean, just a little bit bigger. You see my finger in there.
What do you think? What do you think that Goodwill had this priced at, Rachel?
I think that since they've been tipping the bottle, it was $68. It's not behind the cabinet. It's not behind the cabinet. So
way low.
$68, a bargain. A bargain.
And it's not even behind the cabinet, and they wanted more than that.
Yeah.
Right. And they didn't send it to shop Goodwill.
How about $90? Nine times.
I wish you'd zoom in on that tag a little bit there. Like the Dooney Burt tag.
Can you tell? Is it real?
The stitching looked pretty good when I looked at it, but even still,
and the lining looks good.
Yeah.
Is it $90 worth on eBay? Like with this?
Oh, I don't think so. I mean, the thing is, if you're going to sell it on eBay, even if you got $90, you would clean it up first. Like Goodwill's not back there with a scrub brush cleaning anything first.
Right. No, they're not. They're not. And then I like this one a lot. This is
I had such high hopes for this one. Oh, I had such high hopes.
Oh, it's Elvis with these girls.
It's Elvis and his family.
Okay.
Lisa Marie Presley.
Yeah, the now deceased.
Oh, and it's autographed.
Not really.
Not really.
So if you take a look, the signature either he drew off the page, or Gary and I have the suspicion that we think it's a copy.
Like, why would he sign if you're Elvis Presley and a fan walks up to you with a picture of your family?
There's that.
So creepy.
And you see the price on the top. So
here's the price.
I saw this in a display case.
Oh my gosh, Priscilla Presley is so gorgeous. $100 and is that their price?
That was their price. At first, I said, "Oh my god, if this is real, a real Elvis Presley signature, this is worth a whole lot of money and a lot more than $100. What we've determined is that, yeah, it's like a copy of a copy or a picture of a picture. I found something that whenever you joined like the Elvis fan club back in the day or something like that, they would send you out like, you know, a thing that said happy birthday from Elvis and family or whatever it was, in this case, best wishes. And it kind of looked very, very similar to this, you know.
That's
So we kind of made the
hilarious.
determination that that's what that was. So
Oh,
disappointing.
man. Oh,
Very,
but
very, very
they're
disappointing.
giving away $100 pictures to sign up for the Elvis
That's
Presley
right.
fan club.
Vintage.
I agree with Scott. It's the 25 cents that makes the difference.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right.
That breaks the bank right there, my friend. All right. These are some Justin boots.
Ooh, they heard Justin was the thing.
Lady
And
Justin boots. And I'll give them, they're in really nice shape. Like, there was really nothing wrong with these boots. However, they wanted a whopping $59.99.
wow.
So I left them there because I looked it up and they were selling on eBay for $45.
Insane.
So that's our episode of Go Home Google You're Drunk. But moving right along, I got to show these pictures off to Rachel. Did you see these pictures? Gary, did you share these with Rachel?
I don't think I shared it with the group. Yeah, I think I just did a thing. So
tell us the story about what's going on right here.
So I went to Goodwill one day and I found this Burberry tie, and it was still in the original sort of little packaging paper fold that it came on, where it hung on the shelf or whatever. And upon further review, it's fake.
Is he setting fire to it?
Yes. So in a Miller Lite box, I might add, consumed every single one of those beers before we set it on fire. So yes, that is one less fake item in the world. So
nice.
Yeah, that was $10 well spent.
You should have sent me that. I would have rejoiced with you. Anthony said it came in a Miller Lite box.
I wish. That'd be worth the money right there. So
you would have bought that twice.
Right.
So funny.
I will say that I've been working on a video for way too long now that I haven't completed. It's a destruction video, and I've done 1/3 of it. Well, technically, I've done 2/3 of it, and let's just say fire is involved. So y'all got it. I'm going to finish that video this year, I promise. The thing is, the reason why it's taking me so long is because 2 reasons. 1, coming up with finding something that's worth literally destroying, and 2, the cleanup job.
Yeah.
Cleaning up something after that is a real pain in the butt.
I think you could really make an entire YouTube channel based on destroying fake stuff that you get from thrift stores.
Start sending it to me and I'll do it
in different methods.
I would come up with a way to make like homemade torches and different ways to like torch it up and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Scott says he's just testing to see if it's real. You know, you test Burberry the same way you do a witch.
With which
real Burberry won't burn.
That's right. And it weighs as much as a duck. So if anybody gets that joke out there.
When I trashed a pair of fake Christian Louboutin heels, I was cutting them and I made a short that was like, this is how you test if Christian Louboutin are real. And then I cut them and I was like, see, if those were real, they wouldn't have cut. And just waiting for like the comments to come in, I was like, it wouldn't have cut that easy.
That's hilarious. I love that. Drew says it's easy for me to find something worth destroying. Where does he shop with you, or is he talking about something else?
Sometimes he does, but he probably means the amount of just random things around this house all the time.
Sorry about the glass, Rachel. Yeah, there you go. Bring out your dead.
Yes, Grumpy Picker gets my reference there about it weighing as much as a duck. So.
Okay, that has to be a movie reference.
That's Monty Python, right?
Monty Python, that's right.
There you go.
Bring out your
dad. To try it out as long as you have a fire extinguisher. I got a water hose. That's the country fire extinguisher. All right. That was hilarious. Thank y'all for indulging us with one more new episode of Go Home Google You're Drunk. We'll have more for you later, I promise.
Oh, that's a guarantee. Yeah,
absolutely guarantee.
That's a guarantee.
All right, let's do the last giveaway for the last calendar, shall we? Let's see. Draw again. Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. It literally restarted the original drawing. Okay, what do we want to do this time? Sugar? All right, Kristen, this is for you. Pound sugar. I said it on purpose that time, by the way.
Yeah,
pound sugar. Pound sugar. So, like, you know, the hashtag and then the word sugar. Rachel, you want to put it in? Because if I put it in and I win, I'm going to feel bad.
Well, if I win, we'll probably have to give it away again.
Yeah. Happy, just like this. Happy Pickers got it right.
There you go. There you go.
Not
Y'all
like
don't
that.
forget to hit the like while you're here, okay? Adam, don't even draw the giveaway winner until the likes come up. Let's see where we're at right now. We're at 13 likes. He said, "Well,
that's about that's most of the people that are here."
Have you guys hit the like? Has everyone in this chat hit the like?
Oh, if you do, you get a free sell, or else Rachel will give you your money back.
That's right.
I know. I always throw Rachel under the bus with that, but I can't afford to give you your money back.
21 people liked it now. Wait, 15. I mean, 21 people in here, I think.
Good job. All right, we're gonna start collecting comments. Pound sugar. Present, share screen, window. There we go. All right, we got 6 entries there. Are we waiting on anybody else? Free sales for likes. Christy got a sell. Mountain State Picker got a sell. Oh, Melanie's in the house. Hey, Melanie. Sorry, I missed you when you snuck in earlier. I hit it. Oh, where'd it go? It jumped on me. Kim says I hit it on my way in. Nice, way to go. Who doesn't hit it on the way in? Seriously, I've always wondered. Yeah, I mean, like if I'm watching a show live, let's say Rachel, your show's on Thursday nights, right? And I go straight to the chat, but then I'm like, crap, I gotta leave the chat and go back, hit the thumbs up, then come back, and then I go into the chat. So
yeah,
you gotta remember to hit that like button. All right, we got 7 entries in here. That's it. We're gonna go. Here we go. Now. All right, who's going to be the last winner of the very last one of the absolute last calendar I have to give away? Mountain State Pickers is the winner. Way to go, Mountain State Pickers. Thank you so much for showing your love and your support. I appreciate you being here tonight. Reach out to me on Instagram at BaldyPal Picking, and we'll work out the details to get you your calendar. Y'all, I had so much fun with that. I really will. I promise you I'm going to do another one next year, and we'll come up with something great, I promise. We're going to put lots of heads together on this one. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:05. We've given away all the calendars. We've laughed hard. I'm starting to cry from all the laughter into tears, turning it into tears. I appreciate y'all coming. And Chrissy, I want to say thank you for sharing on your stories whenever I have a live and you reshare that. Thank you so much. You bring in some really good fans to the show when you do that.
Hey, speaking of Chrissy, while you're still here, Collins on the Move, you guys, has her channel is like live with full-length content now.
Yeah. Oh, and she did the first video was really good. I'll be honest with you, Christy. I would never have guessed it was your first video because you did a good job. So good job. Go check hers out and subscribe to it too while you're there. I'm hoping I'm gonna go check out. I want to see where she's at. I'll look at it later. I'm just surprised to see how far she may have already gotten. It's been about a week now, right?
Yeah.
Kat, feeling thrifty. Didn't say hey to you earlier, but hey, thanks for coming in. You're a new name, and I just want to make sure I called you out and said hello. Thank you for stopping by. But hey, let's wrap it up. Gary, got any closing comments?
No, not really. Just 2023. Yeah, you did.
Rachel, you get to think while Gary rant.
I'm just actually looking forward to 2023 and all the things that it's going to bring. Start off your year the way you want your year to end. And just go after it. I mean, you don't know how many of these you have left. So, on that somber note, just really go after it. Good deal. Good deal. Anything you want to leave with the crowd, Rachel?
Yeah, my next video, guys, I'm at a live auction. So how much fun is that? And tomorrow night, though, please come hang out with me on my channel. This is my channel name. I'm live at 8:00 Central tomorrow night for 2 hours. You guys are the guests, the chat. So if you liked this that we did tonight, you're gonna love it.
Yeah, absolutely. Both Gary and Rachel's YouTube channels are linked in the description below. Go check them out. And if you have not yet subscribed, please do so. Show them some support. Do appreciate it. Everybody, Gary, Rachel, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate you. And everybody else in the chat, I hope y'all stay safe out there and have fun picking. Good night, everybody.
Night, y'all.
Bye.